All right, let's dive into one of the biggest questions for teachers today. How in the world do we manage all this technology in the classroom? The idea here isn't just to get by, but to actually make these tools work for us and for our students. So let's get into it.
Does this feel familiar? I mean, if you're a teacher, you know this feeling all too well. You're trying to teach something important, something you're passionate about, and you're literally competing with the most distracting devices ever invented. So, what's the game plan?
Because let's be honest, classroom tech is a total double-edged sword. On one side, you've got this incredible potential, right? Enhanced learning, amazing engagement, access to all the information in the world. But on the other side, you've got this perfect storm of distraction, tech glitches, and that very real digital divide.
And we're not just talking about minor annoyances. This stuff represents a huge shift in what it means to be in a classroom. So let's break down what this digital challenge really looks like on a day-to-day basis.
Think about it. Beyond just fighting for their attention, you've got Wi-Fi that decides to drop right in the middle of a lesson. You've got software that just won't load. You've got some students with brand new laptops and others with no device at all. And then there are the really serious things like cybersecurity and student privacy. These are the hurdles teachers are jumping over every single day.
So, what do? Just throw all the tech out the window? No way. The goal isn't about banning technology, it's about managing it, proactively. The best teachers out there aren't reacting to problems. They're getting ahead of them with a solid plan.
And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to walk through 4 key strategies that you can think of as a practical toolkit, stuff you can start using right away to totally transform your classroom environment.
Okay, first things first. Strategy number 1 is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about. Because without clear boundaries, even the coolest tech-filled lesson can go completely off the rails. It all starts with making your expectations crystal clear.
One of the best, most effective ways to do this is with a super simple visual system. Seriously, think of it like a traffic light for technology. You put a red sign up on the board, devices are away. Period. End of story. Yellow, it means you might need your device, but you need to ask for permission first. And green, that's the green light. Devices are out and they're part of what we're doing. It just cuts out all the confusion. Everyone knows the deal just by glancing at the board.
You know, sometimes a physical boundary is the best way to reinforce a digital rule. And the phone parking lot is a genius example of this. It's just a designated spot, like an over-the-door shoe holder, where students park their phones when they walk in. It's such a simple routine, but it sends a powerful message. Class time is starting now, and the distractions get put away.
Now, if you really want students to buy into the rules, here's the secret. Don't just dictate them. Create them together. When you actually sit down and build a technology agreement with your students, you're giving them a voice. They help set the expectations and the consequences, and that creates this incredible sense of shared ownership. Okay, strategy number 2. Now it's time to, fight fire with fire. Let's look at how we can actually use technology itself as one of our best allies in managing the classroom. There are so many digital tools out there designed to make your life easier. You've got your learning management systems, think Google Classroom or Canvas, that put all your assignments and communication in one place. Then there's monitoring software, like GoGuardian, which helps you keep students on task when they're on their devices. And you've even got apps like Class Dojo that can turn positive behavior into a kind of game, which can be really engaging. This next strategy is, and I can't stress this enough, absolutely crucial. It's not enough to just control the technology. We have to explicitly teach our students how to use it responsibly. This is about way more than just rules. It's about teaching the new literacy of our time, digital citizenship. And this stuff doesn't just happen by osmosis. We actually have to teach it. We have to teach them how to protect their privacy, how to tell a difference between a real source and misinformation, how to talk to people online respectfully, and what to do about cyberbullying. I mean, these are fundamental life skills now.
So how do you make this fun and not just another lecture? Here's a really cool idea, digital badges. You can actually reward students for putting these skills into practice. Maybe they get a badge for fact-checking an article, or for helping another student with a privacy setting. It's a visible, fun way to reinforce all that good digital behavior. And look, missteps are going to happen. Kids will make mistakes. The key is how you handle it. Always, always handle it privately. And when you talk to them, focus the conversation on the impact their actions had, not on whether they meant to do it. This approach turns a mistake into a real, powerful teaching moment about empathy, and you do it without any public shaming. And that brings us perfectly to our final strategy, creating balance. Because you know what? The best digital classrooms also know exactly when to put the screens away. This is all about being intentional and building in that crucial offline time.
You can do this in a couple of really simple ways. First, create tech-free zones in your room, like a cozy reading corner where it's only print books allowed. Second, schedule tech-free times during the day. Maybe the first 10 minutes of class are always for silent journaling in a notebook, or maybe certain group discussions are always device-free.
Now, how you frame this is so important. Taking a break from tech is never, ever a punishment. It's practice. The whole purpose is to build these other essential skills, like deep focus, critical thinking, and actual face-to-face communication. And those are just as important as being digitally literate.
So when you bring it all together, you see the ultimate question isn't if we should use technology, it's how. All of these strategies, setting boundaries, using the right tools, teaching citizenship, and finding balance, they're all about discovering that sweet spot. It's about designing a classroom that brilliantly mixes the best of technology with the power of human connection. So the real question to walk away with is this: how will you design yours?